Thank you for subscribing to the Farm Network streaming service Seedso. Due to the nature and content of the program, the Farm Network has restricted video for Entertainment Federation Wrestling on our service. Enjoy. Seedso, where shows grow.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to EFW, Entertainment Federation Wrestling Live. My name is Jim Jacobs here, as always. To my right, we have Happy Wilson.
I'm just happy to be here, show my face. It's just an amazing time, our first televised event on the Farming Network. TFN, we have enough cable networks, they finally able to put the EFW on. It's great.
For all things farm, the Farming Network. And now, always to my left, we have Machismo Harris.
Yeah, somebody give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, the only man big enough to put my heels in these size 15 gator boots.
You look great.
I know, thank you very much. Your wife bought them for me, Happy, actually.
Well, she's always been very helpful to all the people in my life, so I'm just glad she can help you get those. They look beautiful.
She's a sweet, sweet lady, and they're gonna look even better on your guys' living room floor.
Oh, yeah!
All right, always a thorn in the dick there, jeez.
Hell yeah.
All right, that's enough. And now, guys, we have a big episode coming. A lot of fantastic matches, but we also have our commissioner, Michael Gregory Jackson, our new commissioner, is coming out to say a couple of words. Abby, what do you think about the new commissioner?
Yeah, he's going to come out a little bit later in the show. I can't wait to hear. I've read good things. I think he's going to take EFW to new heights, this commissioner.
Nobody's even seen him, Happy. He's like Willy Wonka.
And Willy Wonka has a chocolate factory.
It's a chocolate factory of pain this guy's got.
All right, just keep driving that thorn in the dick there, Cheese. Really appreciate it. That's fantastic. And now, guys, on to our first match. We have already down in the ring, Les Achille, the Frenchman with the glass ankle.
Hey, he's a great young kid. It's going to be his first match here at the EFW. I think he's got a bright future. I just can't wait to see what he's got out there.
Well, everybody knows he's had more surgeries on that ankle than Paris Hilton's had on her face. So this is going to be interesting to see how it holds up. Everybody knows the career-ender move is very dangerous, even if you got a perfectly good ankle.
Well, actually, if you ask me, I think glass is the strongest material out there.
Well, that's why you're not the head announcer, Happy.
Oh, that's good.
All right, well, hey, that's the music for our next competitor, the career-ender, DuBarry.
They're really not liking this guy, and I can tell you why, because he's a bad, bad man.
Very controversial there, wrestler. There.
I mean, he's ended. I don't like him. I'll be honest. I don't like him. He's ended 27 careers here at EFW, and those guys are all good wrestlers. They could have started. They could have been great guys.
All with happy families. All with great chances to succeed here at EFW, but cut short by the career ender and his devastating super kick to the shin.
He certainly takes more than he gives, boys.
And he keeps saying he decides who jobbers are and who jobbers aren't. I don't get it.
Well, he's above the law, I guess, is what the main thing he's trying to say is. He doesn't give a damn about these rules. He doesn't give a damn about anybody he shares that ring with. And you know what? I love it. Almost said the F word. Remember, we're not allowed to do that on the Farm Network. Only F word on the Farm Network is farm.
Words of wisdom there, Cheese. And this match is now underway. Looks like they're going for a test of strength there, running around the ring, and there we go. Oh!
Now, I tell you, I worry about Les Achille here. He if he hates jobbers, he did come in here with nondescript tights. He was in the ring before the match started. These are not good signs for Les Achille.
Nobody likes him.
Les Achille with a front face lock, moved around DuBarry. Now they're circling the ring. Looks like Les Achille might have the upper hand here.
You can already see him favoring that ankle, Jim.
Well, he's favoring it, but maybe he's just trying to play it up a little bit.
Another test of strength here by Les Achille.
He hasn't even done anything yet.
Oh, into a suplex, a generic suplex by Les Achille, to DuBarry.
It was great in its own basicness, I think.
It was perfectly normal suplex. I couldn't draw it up any more basic than that.
Looks like Les Achille is running in for a clothesline in the corner, and a super kick, a vicious super kick by DuBarry right to the jaw.
You got all of that one, boys.
He got hit right in the head. That's surely going to phase on the rest of this match.
He's got a bad head and a bad ankle. It's a bad place to be in.
DuBarry trying to collect himself, walking over there to Les Akil. Oh, and a schoolboy. 1, 2. Oh, kick out of 2.
Kick out of 2. But that, I'm going to tell you what, that was an average schoolboy, which is good to see.
It was a C student schoolboy.
Just a regular old schoolboy there by Les Akil. No nonsense, just the basics with this guy.
But it looks like he's got the upper hand right now.
Looks like he's pulling off more moves than DuBarry. And looks like he's always setting up for his signature generic front face lock.
Oh, a generic front face lock. And I gotta tell you, if it's not, it's so good, it might be boring.
He's got it locked in perfectly mediocrely, boys.
Looks like they're just resting there, Happy.
It seems like they're taking a little bit of a nap. The crowd is really not responding well to this.
Not super into it. The match just started. They're already taking a nap.
It's more of a light spooning than a match.
All right, now DuBarry wrestled himself out of Les Akil, swearing off. Looks like they're gonna go for another test of strength. Oh, and a vicious boot to the stomach by DuBarry. And looks like he's setting himself up for another super kick to the jaw.
You better protect his head.
Protect your head. He's got his hands on his head. Oh, and a shatter kick! A vicious shatter kick. It looked like he was going to kick him right in the jaw. Put it right to the leg, and there he is, rolling him out of the ring.
Did you see
yelling
it?
At the
Did you
ref for the
see it
10 count.
bend?
Let's see the replay.
Oh, let's see that again. Look, he's got
I don't
his
think I
hands
can
up.
watch.
He's got his hands up there. Oh, there it is.
Oh, I saw it. I
Look
tried
at
not to
Ben.
see it.
You think it's going to be a super kick up to the face, then he goes low and kicks as hard as he can to the side of the ankle, and you just, every time it breaks the same way, but I don't feel any better.
We can hear that one all the way from over here.
You just don't get used to stuff like that.
That's going to be the count of 10. That's it. Looks like DuBarry, career ender, has ended yet another career here in
Looks
EFW.
like number 28 in the books.
Les Akil will probably never walk again.
His poor wife and family, am I right, Happy?
The poor French wife and the poor French family.
He's gonna be walking with baguettes for the rest of his life.
Get out the white flag, because this match is over. Surrender. All right, we're going to give Happy Wilson just a couple of minutes to set up. He's going to be interviewing our commissioner, but we have some great matches coming up next in a couple of minutes. Right there, Cheese.
Oh yeah, we got some good stuff. We got some gold possibly switching hands tonight.
We got Candace McKinney with her title. She's been champion for quite a long time, hasn't she?
Almost right around 400 days. She's closing in on the title record for longest title reign. That's why we have Melissa Martinez from the Guinness Book of World Records waiting.
The very lovely Melissa Martinez. Gonna check in with Candace McKinney as she breaks the record. Also, we have Scotty and Daryl Butts versus the Bennetts in tag team action.
Oh, that's gonna be a good match. I tell you what, the Bennetts are very unpredictable when they're working together and on the same page.
Yes, they are, but at least when they show up. And also, we have the Bear, our champion, versus Mr. Franktastic in our main event for the EFW Heavyweight Championship.
Now, the Bear has quite an impressive title reign himself. He doesn't have a good string of one at a time.
Of course, he's vacated the belt. He has been champion about 27 times, but he hasn't lost the championship. He's only vacated it.
Undefeated is what he is.
Yes, he is. All right, now let's go to Happy Wilson with our commissioner with a couple of words. Take it away, Happy.
Well, thanks up there, guys. It's me, Happy Wilson, here to happily interview our new owner of the EFW, Entertainment Federation Wrestling, Mr. Michael Gregory Jackson.
Oh, hey, how you doing, Happy?
Doing pretty good, sir. I'm excited to have this long interview with you so the fans can get to know more about you.
Oh, yeah, interview. What do you got for me?
Well, how did you acquire EFW? Everyone's wondering.
Oh, well, you know Lou Goldsworth,
The old owner?
old previous owner. Well, I made a deal with him shortly before his untimely passing, where I would take over EFW in his untimely passing. EFW, what does that stand for?
The Entertainment Federation Wrestling.
Entertainment Federation Gotcha.
Of course, you're bringing up the death that the mysterious murder where no suspect was found for Lou
Yeah, no,
Goldsworth.
he was skydiving, I believe, is what how he died.
Okay, well that's a new point to the
He
plot.
loves skydiving. He never told you about that?
No, anyways, well that's okay. Well, we're happy to have you. Good news, bad news. Bad news, you lose your friend Lou Goldsworth. Good news, you acquire. Now I feel like I'm talking fast.
Look, I've lost a friend. Okay, we don't need to keep harping on this. If I had shut down and stopped working and stopped striving for greatness every time one of my best friends died, I wouldn't be the man I am today, standing in front of you right now at EFW. Entertainment Federation.
Wrestling.
Gotcha.
Well, I'm excited. You seem to have a knowledge of the business. Those papers you're shuffling around probably just show you how good a businessman you are.
No, it's more of tax statements, escrow accounts, stuff like that. I'm not familiar with wrestling at all, but I believe in a diversified portfolio, so I'm trying it out and seeing what I can do for this place.
All right, well, I don't want to keep bothering you. Just got a couple quick questions. One, how did you get a deal with the Farming Network?
Well, the Farming Network, I don't know if you know this, cheapest slots for television shows that exist. You cannot get any cheaper than the Farming Network. Very few farmers even have cable television.
Yeah, well, that's true. That's what they say, the Farming Network. Very few of you are watching. That's a good slogan of theirs.
Yes, indeed.
And lastly, Paycheck Charlie, our big prospect we have here. Your first signee for the company.
Paycheck.
Are you writing his
Charlie
name down?
Dunnigan. Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
yes,
so you're.
No, I know who he is. I'm on top of this, Happy, and you keep shitting on everything I'm trying to do. Don't you see I have all these papers?
Mr. Michael Gregory Jackson, I'm sorry. I don't mean to upset you. You're a great businessman, and I'm surprised.
I just got a lot on my plate.
No problem, sir.
Don't make me freak out. I don't want to freak out. This is the first episode. We're having fun, right, Happy? We're having fun.
I feel like I gotta mention this is live television.
Yeah, I know. I booked it live on the Farm Network, and you have shown me no respect for doing so.
Okay, well,
you've merely brought it up.
All right, well, that's fine, and you probably made a great contract at Paycheck Charlie. And
look, I've got phone calls to make. Okay. Is there anything else you got?
No, there's nothing else. I'm done, sir. Back to you. Before I go, in the words of our great Machismo Harris, can you give me a hell yeah, sir?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Back to you guys.
Oh, all right. Thank you, Happy. What do you make of that interview there, Cheese?
Well, that guy's a real pea, if you ask me. I don't think I like him as much as I thought I would.
Yeah, real pea of shit. I'll tell you what. Can we say that?
I don't know. We're going to have to wait till Happy gets back. I think he has the papers.
All right, well, we'll wait until Happy gets back. In the meantime, we're going to go down to the ring with our ring announcer, Skip. Skip, take us away.
Your next wrestler is a woman for the Women's Championship. Please welcome Candace McKinney.
Thanks, Skip. Good job, buddy.
Hell of an announcer there, Skip. Appreciate that a lot.
A really great job for a man that just got the job 3 days ago.
Just 3 days ago was a lonely janitor just a few days ago, right?
EFW is truly the land of opportunity, boys.
Vietnam veteran.
You know what he did over in Vietnam?
He killed people?
No, he was a janitor.
Oh, well, if the boot fits.
Then you gotta put it on your hand.
I think Happy's having a stroke.
I think so, too. I think we might need medical personnel. Unless they were just hired recently, too.
No, I think everybody's pretty new except us, guys.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm feeling galore.
Who?
All right, we got to call somebody.
All right,
I guess we just throw this down to Candace down in the ring.
Let's just get on with this match. Let's just see what she has to say.
Hello, Skip. It is I, Candace McKinney, the undisputed Entertainment Federation Wrestling Women's Champion. I am undefeated, never before defeated, many times challenged, never bested. But I am a fighting champion, Skip. So I will continue my weekly open challenge for my title. I will be taking all comers, anyone at all who wants to challenge me for my title. I will wrestle them in the ring in exchange for belts. Let's set a timer here, Skip. We'll put a minute on the timer to see if anyone is going to come out of the locker room and challenge me to a wrestling match. So Skip, you'll just start that timer.
Okay.
Countdown here. 59, 58, 50. Anyone in the locker room coming out to challenge me? Skip, do you see anybody?
Oh, my wife's dead.
Sorry to hear that. Skip. Was your wife a wrestler, Skip?
Oh, no.
It's unfortunate. I could have taught her some of my moves. My famous moves. I got the can opener. It's a manual can opener. It is not electric. I've got the banana seat. I've got the Dyson rollerball vacuum. That's the one that won me the title. Where are we on the countdown there, Skip?
My wife used to vacuum.
We got
56.
no challengers coming out of the locker.
1 minute.
Okay. It's been 1 minute, no challengers. So looks like Candace McKinney still the undisputed, undefeated Entertainment Federation Wrestling Women's Champion for another week. Mark it down, Melissa Martinez. Mark it down.
All right, looks like Candace McKinney is still your EFW Women's Champion.
It might be worth mentioning that the open challenge to the women's locker room doesn't mean a lot because we do not have another woman on the EFW roster at this moment.
She's the only one.
She's been the only woman here at EFW for a year and a half now, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there was like 3 years ago when we had the big steroid bust. And we lost a lot of people, and then there were 2 years where we kind of just forgot about it, I think.
Yeah, there's a real mess up here up at the top. Management didn't realize that we had no other women. She had been going out there challenging women in matches, and nobody came out. We thought she was just intimidating.
We're not saying it's right. Honestly, I think I can apologize on behalf of the announcer staff that we do not have any women, but we do not book this. And we just got a commissioner 2 days ago.
But to be fair, just because we don't have a lot of women here, we also have one of the longest reigning champions.
That's true. One of the greatest female competitors of all time.
By
Very impressive title run.
So give it up for Candace. I'm glad to see she's doing so well.
Staying healthy. She's still working out, hits the gym like crazy. Prepped for if anybody happens to join the roster and challenge her for a title. She's ready.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have coming up the tag team match. I believe this is for the tag team championships.
Wow, that's crazy. I mean, we got we got two really tough tag teams. We've got the tag team champions themselves, Scotty Dix and Daryl Butts.
Old Daryl and Scotty.
Daryl and Scotty, can't get enough of them.
And they're going up against the Bennetts, the father-son tag team of Mark and Mark Jr.
Old Big MJ and Little MJ, you know those guys.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, Mark and Mark Jr., the only father-son tag team that we've ever had here at EFW, and I think also in maybe the whole realm of wrestling itself.
The history.
It's a history-breaking moment when they came in, and well, they've had some issues, but I'm excited to see how this tag team match goes.
All right, let's get this match underway. What do you guys say?
And I tell you what, I hope Papa Mark's in for a hell of a night, because he's going to have to really pull his boy along here.
Yeah, well, that's fair.
All right, well, let's get down to the ring. Skip, what do you have to say?
Oh, next match is a match with two people. They're tag teams. Please welcome Mark and Mark Jr., the Bennetts.
You know, I think Skip's doing pretty good.
You know, it's age hasn't deterred him at all. He's still doing what he does best. You know.
Well, I'm surprised if that's what he's doing to do best. It's the first time ever doing it.
Well, he's a pretty bad janitor, so.
Well, yeah, that's fair. I've stepped in more shit than I've ever. Can I say that?
I don't know. We're getting really loose with the S word. I thought you would know.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna say it's okay.
I don't see anything
They
here.
say it on TV.
I think we're okay. I think they use manure on the farm network, so I think shit might be okay.
Yeah, it's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
The show after this is Bullshit, an American Dream.
Oh, how did I not know that? I love that show.
It's a good show. I got a T-vote right now. It looks like it's just Mark Jr. Actually.
This happens sometimes.
Papa Mark has not showed his face yet.
Not a very good dad.
This could be a tactic, though.
Well, let's see. Mark Jr.'s taking the mic right now. The dad? Hey, we got a tag team. Dad, we got a tag team match. Dad, it's for the belt. Dad. Excuse me, Mr. Referee. You just gotta wait. Give me a couple minutes. My dad's just. He said he gotta get some cigarettes. He's gonna come out real soon. That Pop.
Oh, that boy is certainly not the mouthpiece of this group.
Absolutely not, but here comes Scotty Dix and Daryl Butts.
Finally, two actual professionals.
The two champions of EFW, the tag team champions.
Scotty Dix and Daryl Butts probably have my favorite tag team name.
Oh, really?
Scotty and Daryl.
So clever, so simple, nobody would have ever even thought of it.
I love it. You know what you're getting.
No, you're getting just two guys.
Right off the tongue, just smooth as silk, Scotty and Daryl.
And you know what? Two upstanding gentlemen. They both go to church very regularly. Both very upstanding. Donate a ton of money to children's hospitals.
And I'll tell you, they're really entwined. They hang out all the time. So they're gonna know what each other's thinking. It's gonna be really great.
Best friends in and out of the ring.
Looks like the announcer is talking to Mark Jr. and he's got his hand on his earpiece. Oh, but he's signaling. He's signaling it's going to be a handicap match.
Hell yeah.
That is, Mark Jr. could not be happy about that. For 1 second, he thinks he's going to have a tag match with his dear-old dad, and now he's wrestling the tag team champions alone.
This is going to be a huge, I guess it could be a huge opportunity. This, 11, 12-year-old kid fighting the tag team champions if he wins. Hey.
I think he's closer to 19 or 20, but he does look very small.
He's a youngin'. He's a youngin', I'll tell you that much.
Hasn't quite bloomed yet.
Well, I don't think bloom is the right word there, Jim.
Very string beanie.
Yeah, string beanie. Thank you, Machismo. That's why we're best friends.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, well, I guess, okay, best friends. Anyway, this match is going on. Let's see here. It's just a slaughterhouse.
It's not gonna last long.
It's just kicks to the stomach on the ground.
Oh my gosh. I think the worst part is seeing Mark Jr. continually look back in the corner hoping his dad's going to show up.
The ref's not even making Scotty or Daryl tag each other. They're just both in there stomping a mud hole in it.
Powerbomb. There it is. There it is.
Man, that's the...
Saw it coming a mile away.
Yep, and going up for another one.
I think this is the big setup for the DB bomb.
Here comes the DB bomb.
Here we go. There it is.
Oh.
Executed to perfection.
They're both pinning him at the same time. 1, 2, and that's gonna be it.
That's just a shame. That's a shame right there. I feel bad for old Mark Jr. The ref has raised Scotty and Daryl's hands. They're holding the belts. I will say, Scotty and Daryl never looked happy.
I tell you what, it's great to see them high-fiving and hugging. They're having a great time.
I'm proud of them. They did a really good job.
That is really good. The ref is going off to the side there. He's bringing a phone, and he's pointing to Mark Jr. Mark Jr. just finally getting up now.
You see Scotty and Daryl off. It's a true success story. They're heading to the locker room. High five. Call their parents.
It's great. Let's see what Mark Jr. has to say. He's on the phone right now. The dad? The dad? What do you mean you're at the casino? Casino? Dad, we had a match. Dad. Is that Mom? That don't sound like Mom. Dad?
Well, it looks like there's a bit of trouble at home there. What do you think, Happy?
You gotta feel sad for the kid. You know, his dad doesn't come out. He gets his butt kicked all over the ring from Scotty and Daryl, who, by the way, what a great tag team.
What a great match.
Oh, the two best guys I've ever met.
Probably the greatest tag team in the world. Probably, right?
Yeah, I would say in the entire world, there's not one better tag team than the old Scotty Dix and Daryl Butts.
Definitely in this world, yes. Maybe on another planet, but I highly doubt it also. They could probably beat up an alien, I would say.
Well, I had to do some reading on that, but it sounds like that's possible.
All right, well, let's get rid of this sad conversation. Move on to something else. We have the debut of Paycheck Charlie coming up next. Happy, what do you think about Paycheck Charlie?
He's a large man. He should be running amok here amongst the EFW. I'm excited to see him wrestle, and I'm excited to see him work his way up to possibly holding a title one day.
One of the most athletic, biggest superstars we've ever had here in EFW. Cheese, what do you think?
The only man more dangerous than the IRS, boys.
All right. Well, it looks like Perry Osmond, a local favorite, a real EFW favorite.
A real good guy, Perry Osmond.
Real stand-up guy is coming down to the ring. He has his match with Paycheck Charlie. It looks like he wants to say a word to the crowd. Let's listen in, see what he has to say.
Hey, EFW, it's me, Perry Osmond. Good guy. And I'm here to address you. I know a lot of you are excited here to see Paycheck Charlie come up and fight me. See what he's got. Does he have what it takes to be part of the EFW family? Well, I, good guy, Perry Osmond, as you all know and love, thank you so much out there, sweetheart. I see you winking at me. I'm winking at you, all right? Okay. You know me, Perry Osmond, great wrestler, great bod, great guy. I believe in 5 things. 1, family. 2, there's nothing more American than a good old apple pie. 3, stay in school, kid, and stay away from drugs. And 4 and 5, I don't support the troops, and I don't believe in gay marriage. I know a lot, that's a lot for a lot of you, but I think kids should stay away from drugs and stay in school. Well, anyways, let's get this match started. He's not ready for such a good guy like me, Perry Osmond. Come on out here, Paycheck Charlie. Come on and get what's coming to you.
All right, a real unorthodox promo there from Perry Osmond. What do you think, Happy?
I'm very surprised. I would say out of those 5 things, I probably agree with 3 of them.
That's probably about 60%, yeah.
Yeah, but which 3?
Well, I'm excited to see Paycheck Charlie.
I am too. Okay. Well, he's first in the good guy. Paycheck Charlie. Here he comes down the ramp.
He looks like look at Paycheck Charlie. He's a beautiful man, just an amazing specimen.
Real talented performer.
Like, I can't imagine that Perry Osmond's got to be intimidated by the sheer size of this man.
I don't know, Perry doesn't seem to have everything going on right up top, so maybe he thinks he can beat him, or maybe he thinks that he's actually larger than the man who's much larger than him.
Well, he's a prospect. He's just a grade A prospect, and this guy, I gotta tell you, Paycheck Charlie should be good for years to come. I can't even see him losing a match.
All right. Well, there's the bell, and it looks like Paycheck just fell down. And Perry Osmond rolls him up, and that's a 1, a 2, and a 3.
No, that's it.
Perry Osmond
that doesn't. Wait, he just.
Perry Osmond just won the match.
Did he hurt himself?
No, it just looks like he kind of just felt. Let's go back to the replay here. It looks like he just lied down.
Yeah, he just laid down.
He's standing back up now. He's dusting himself off, and he's heading back to the locker room like he was just trying to make it through the match or something.
Well, we'll have to get an interview from him later. Let's go. We got somebody in the back there. We have. Let's get Skip. We can get Skip to interview him back there.
All right,
where's Skip?
Skip. I think he's in the back. Here we go. Here, I'm getting confirmation that Skip is going to get Paycheck Charlie as he's walking back here. Skip, what's going on?
Paycheck, what's happening?
All right.
What happened?
Get out of my face, old man. All right, that's enough out of you. Listen, I'm here for one thing and one thing only, and that's to make money. A lot of people come out here and say they're all about the money, but then they wrestle 30, 40 minutes, win a title. I've got a house, and I have a motorcycle that I haven't fully paid for yet, so I'm here making money as fast as possible because I get paid either way.
Wow, looks like Skip there's been shoved aside from the sheer strength of Paycheck Charlie. Oddly enough, the sheer strength he didn't use in the previous match.
No, he didn't do a damn thing. He just went in there, laid down like a ham, and got covered and made his money. Look, I get what he's doing. It makes sense, but it's not very professional.
No, it's not, but I've looked at the contract, and he is getting paid a lot of money.
He's paying the most money that any professional wrestler is in this entire company.
Even with a loss.
Well, yeah, he's the only person who has any notoriety. He might be the only person that's any good in the ring.
All right, looks like we have to go down and help Skip because it's just us 3 and Skip
Yeah, it's just
We
us
didn't ever
three.
hire those medical guys.
No, we never. We were the medical guys. You took your certification class, right? CPR.
Is that why we took the CPR class?
That is
together?
why we took the
I
CPR
thought that was a
class.
fun thing we were doing as friends.
No, it wasn't very fun.
Well, I liked it. I liked it a lot
Well,
too.
I hate
yeah.
both of you. So anyway, we have to go to commercial. We'll be right back. Happy, what's the match coming up?
Oh, the main event for the first ever episode of the Farming Network. It's a heavyweight championship match for our beloved hero, Mr. Franktastic, versus our title holder, Bear.
Oh, the bear. No, the bear's the best one we got in the ring. He is an absolute animal in there, and he tears apart every man he gets in the ring with.
Surprised you forgot about Bear. So stay tuned, folks, right after this commercial.
You know, it was about 250 years ago when this great nation of ours was born. When our own founding fathers built this nation just with their own bare hands out of the dirt. Hi, I'm a real farmer. You know, it's hard being the backbone of this great nation of ours. It really takes a toll on your back, being the backbone and all. In fact, that's the biggest bone in your body, I'm pretty sure. It's hard out there on my tractor, tilling my wheat, taking care of my sons, feeding my sheep. That's why, whenever I have a really tough day, when a cold Pilsner just doesn't do the trick, I reach for a Native American Spirit cigarette. For only $24 American, you can get yourself a carton of Native American Spirits. Cigarette as smooth as the Mississippi. So pick yourself up a pack of Native American Spirits today. Take it from me, a real farmer. That's good stuff.
Welcome back to EFW Wrestling, folks. We're ready for our main event match, Mr. Franktastic versus the Bear.
And it's gonna be a doozy, Happy.
Well, I'm excited to see Mr. Franktastic finally live out his lifelong dream to be EFW World Heavyweight Champion.
I don't think he's got a shot in hell.
Well, we'll have to see.
Oh, here he comes walking in the ring, limping like an old man. He shouldn't even be here, Happy. He's not ready for the Bear.
All right, everybody. I just want to go out right now and thank all my Frankaniacs out there. God knows I couldn't have done without you. And I see you out there, but more importantly, I feel you in here, my heart. You're the reason I've been able to wrestle in the EFW Entertainment Federation Wrestling organization for 27 years. You're the reason why I've been stuck through thick and thin to get my first ever title shot. You're the reason I could take one of the most scariest opponents I've ever faced without fear. It's you Frankaniacs. And when I get Bear tonight in the Franktastic figure 4 leg lock and it taps 1, 2, 3, it'll be me, Mr. Franktastic, as your new EFW World Heavyweight Champion.
Somebody drug test this guy, because you'd have to be high to think you could beat the Bear.
High on the heart of a champion, if you ask me.
He's got the heart of a dead man is what he's got.
Oh, dear God, that's Bear's music.
Oh, you know what time it is then, Happy. It's my favorite time.
Oh, looks like it's gonna be... No, there, that's the first time a lot of people see...
There he is.
That's the first time a lot of people have seen an actual grizzly bear, Cheese.
Oh, yeah, look at him go around. He's making his rounds to his legion of fans.
Oh, dear God, a finger got his hands torn off.
No, he pulled away quick, though. He could have taken his whole arm, Happy.
Yeah, it just seems like it was a couple fingers, but you have to know, do not high-five the bear.
He's got his towel out. He's ripping off his shirt. He's sealing it up. He's either a trained medical professional or a big fan of the Bear.
He's a big fan of the bear.
We all are, Happy. Hell yeah. What did you think of the promo, Jim?
I thought it was that was great little promo there. Of course, I heard it in the bathroom, but now back here at Live Action, we are here with the Bear, Mr. Franktastic. The Bear, of course, outweighing Mr. Franktastic about 900 pounds to 240. Bear about 9 feet tall. Mr. Franktastic about 6'2". So this should be Franktastic relying a lot on his speed, and the Bear relying on his power.
You know, the bear may weigh more, but he doesn't have the weight of a champion like Mr. Franktastic.
Now you're saying all these things about being a champion there. Happy? What do you mean by that?
Well, you see Mr. Franktastic, you see future champion, you ask me.
And Cheese, what do you think, Mr. Franktastic?
Well, I think we're going to see an absolute bloodbath.
All right.
And here we go.
This match is underway. Mr. Franktastic now circling the Bear. The Bear just kind of standing there, doing his thing, just looking off in the distance. Not really too interested in what Mr. Franktastic has to do. Now, Happy, I want to ask you, if you're Mr. Franktastic, this has to be a huge match, right? Big opportunity.
This is one of the biggest. This is the biggest match for Mr. Franktastic. He's worked all 27 years to get into this company to get to this match tonight on the first televised episode of EFW on the Farm Network.
The Farm Network. Got farm.
Thank you, Cheese. Appreciate that. And, okay, Mr. Franktastic going up for a chop. Not really affecting the Bear too much because of his fur.
It's a bear, definitely, Jim.
Thank you, Cheese. And going for another chop here.
Just as ineffective.
Yeah, just nothing there, Cheese. I don't know why he's keep going for these chops.
I still have yet to see somebody impact the Bear, but if there's anybody that could do it, it's Mr. Franktastic.
Oh, and a bear claw. A vicious bear claw. The finisher. Oh, jeez.
Vintage
he's down.
bear.
He's down. Man, there's blood everywhere. Just red everywhere. God.
It looks like just a pile of spaghetti.
That does look like spaghetti. Wait a second. I think that is spaghetti.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's spaghetti.
Mr. Franktastic not only using the heart of a champion, but the mind of a champion, playing mind games with fake spaghetti he brought into the ring.
That's
Ragu.
a champion spaghetti.
Oh, geez. Mr. Franktastic just outsmarting the Bear. The Bear just standing there, just covered in ragu, just trying to figure out what's going on. I think he's just confused. I don't think bears normally eat spaghetti or know what spaghetti is.
They're not familiar.
The deadliest prey out there is man.
Mr. Franktastic running around the ring. Oh, and he's got him in his Franktastic figure 4 leg lock. Oh, geez. He's trying to lock it in.
Oh,
he's trying to lock it in.
I think he's gonna tap. He's gonna tap.
The Bear might tap. The Bear has never tapped out. He has never lost the championship. He's only vacated it.
The Bear's raising his paw.
He raises the paw. Oh, another bear claw.
No.
Another bear claw. That's it. That's not spaghetti. That's stomach.
Yeah, I hate
and
to
insides.
see this.
Oh man, this is rough. The Bear just standing up now, right over Mr. Franktastic. Mr. Franktastic clawing his way over to the ropes, trying to gain some momentum.
He's trying. He's got the climbing of a champion.
That's like that scene from Saving Private Ryan, where he's just putting his stuff back in his body, and he's up on the top. He's going up to the top rope. This is ridiculous. The top turnbuckle. Like, I don't know what he's doing. This is absolutely ridiculous. I think he's going for a Hurricane Rana.
Anything like Saving Private Ryan, this is going to be a happy ending.
Oh man, it's the Franktastic Hurricane Rana. He's going for it. He's calling for it. He jumps into a bear bomb. Oh my gosh. Reversal into a bear bomb.
Yeah, hate to see that happen, Jim.
That is it. That he's done. That's all it. Oh, and another bear claw. Just one more.
Geez.
One for the road.
That's not spaghetti.
Oh geez, no, that's, oh god. 1, 2, and that's it. That's all she wrote. Bear is still your EFW heavyweight champion. Mr. Franktastic, valiant effort, but just couldn't. I mean, it's a bear. I don't know how you're supposed to wrestle a bear.
And this is the worst part of it. This is why I don't like the Bear as a champion. He is still ripping apart Mr. Franktastic.
Going right at him, that big gnash with those teeth, ripping him straight apart. Jeez, what do you think of this?
You'd like to see shades of Leonardo DiCaprio in here, but it's just not happening, boys. There's no movie magic tonight. There's no Cinderella. There's just a guy getting eaten by a bear.
That's not the Revenant. It's the remains of a Mr. Franktastic.
All right, well, that's going to do it. Our first episode of EFW on the Farm Network. We'd like to thank you for tuning in. With me, as always, Happy Wilson.
Mother Farmers.
And Machismo Harris.
Somebody give me a hell yeah.
My name is Jim Jacobs. Thank you for listening. This has been EFW. Good night.
Happy.
Yeah?
I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow, Machismo. Oh, hell yeah.
Should we be worried about that?
Thank you so much for listening to EFW, Entertainment Federation Wrestling. This is Machismo Harris. come listen to our podcast on YouTube, iTunes, like our Facebook page, and come find us wherever podcasts are found. We'll be waiting for you.